what you did.
So what we did is we brainstormed on what are the content that we would like to put in our portfolio, considering the guidelines in making one, and then we associated our previous knowledge to the new information that we have gathered in successfully creating our project.
What was important to you in this learning experience?
I think the most important part of this learning experience is being knowledgeable about technology and to apply these learnings not just in educational setting but also in real life.
What does this remind you of? What kind of connection can you make between this learning experience and something else you know?
This learning experience reminds me of the work setting at the BPO industry where before the employees delves into the hands-on using of technology, there will be trainings and various integration of the learning for them to be aware of the proper technology use and for them to really recall the process in accomplishing their task. With that, the employees can reflect from their learning experience in order for them to come up with the solutions and follow the correct process in accomplishing their task.
What are the things you have learned from this experience? What do you now know?
I have learned from this experience that teaching comes in a lot of ways. There are numerous advanced ways in integrating education to the students with the existence of technology.
How will you use what you learned from this experience in the future?
As a future educator, I plan to use what I have learned from this experience in designing strategies and methodologies in teaching in a creative and innovative way in order for my students to keep up with the emerging trends with the technology, but of course with limits and intervention to ensure safety and to avoid misuse of technology.
Describe what you did.
In making the e-portfolio, I worked on different parts to keep it complete and organized. I edited the blog section by adding materials for making instructional tools and writing clear steps. As one of the writers, I ensured the content was accurate and easy to understand. I also created an online assessment using Google Forms and added it to the assessment section. This activity showed my skills in writing, editing, and using technology for education.
What was important to you about this learning experience?
What was important to me about this learning experience was developing my skills in organizing and presenting information clearly. Making the e-portfolio taught me how to use technology like Google Forms to create assessment and how to write and edit content effectively. It also helped me understand the importance of planning and teamwork, especially when working with others to complete tasks. This experience showed me how to combine creativity and technical skills to create a useful and professional output.
What does this remind you of? What kind of connection can you make between this learning experience and something else you know?
So this reminds me of when I work on a group project in school where we had to organize information and present it in a clear way. It also makes me think about creating lesson plans or reports where I need to follow steps and include all the important details. The connection I can make is that making an e-portfolio is like